With the presumptive Republican nominee and two remaining Democratic presidential contenders duking it out, one election issue is under scrutiny. According to Carpe Diem exit polling data, the economy is the #1 issue among students. As the economy undergoes the scrutiny, one word circulates more and more: recession.
An economic recession is defined as a significant decline in economic activity that lasts longer than a few months. The resulting effects are visible in industrial production, employment, paychecks, and wholesale retail trade. The technical indicator of a recession is 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic growth, which is measured by a country's gross domestic product, or GDP.
The politicians in Washington and here in Augusta, in addition to the nation's leading economists, are divided over whether the economy is in a recession or simply a slowdown of growth.
Senator Barry Hobbins explains.
I believe we're at the beginning of a downturn. I hate to jump on the bandwagon and say that it's a recession, because sometimes the perception becomes the reality when we talk about using the word recession. We have an unstable economy that could turn into have recessionary ties. I don't want to call it a recession, but I can tell you that we have a national fiscal problem on our hands that is transcending down to the local state levels and to the local areas. And so I think during these times, I think it's really essential that the federal government take the lead through some type of economic stimulus.
President Bush and Congress have agreed and passed a $145 billion economic stimulus package. The deal will pay out $600 to individual taxpayers, $1,200 for joint filing couples, and around $300 per child.
Regardless of the terminology, Americans are feeling the pinch. There are several issues throwing the nation into a possible recession, including record-high gas prices, the decline of the U.S. dollar, and the burst of the housing bubble.
With gas prices rocketing to record heights nearing $4 a gallon, prices rise on all other goods and services that depend on transportation. In the airline industry, for example, Delta has disbanded numerous flights and made major cuts in an attempt to stay afloat. One of Maine's largest money makers is the tourism industry. This summer, with more and more money going into the pump, there is a fear that spending at shops and restaurants will decrease. There may be some good news, however, for Maine's tourism industry. The U.S. dollar's steady decline has made euros and Canada's loonie worth more. Canadians and Europeans visiting Maine this summer will have more money to spend.
If this economic slowdown or recession is anything like previous recessions, then let's hope the combination of the Feds cutting the interest rates and the economic stimulus package will turn this economy around. Reporting in Augusta at the State House for TATV, I'm Justin Chenette.